Okay, well, here we go. So Rollie for the NES. It's a new game, a couple months old now. It says 2019, but I think it came out midway through this year. Like my file is dated this month. No, last month. Hi there, Wizard Dude. I'm assuming that's Xanadude renamed. This is Rollie. And yes, I shave every now and then. So here's the instruction manual. Dedicated to Trevor Lincoln. So Paradise Gorge is a vast forest with fields full of sweet clovers to eat and colorful flowers to pick. It's home to animals who spend their time playing games, performing tricks, and making toys and treats for each other. It's become famous for its beautiful scenery and peaceful inhabitants. It also became famous for its rocky terrain. In the rocks are many cracks that serve as perfect homes for snakes. Within a few generations, serpents of all kinds and sizes and shapes began moving to Paradise Gorge by the thousands. Everywhere someone turned their head or laid their foot, there was a snake. Soon there was less room for everyone to play and fewer things to share. The sudden overcrowding of the forest caused tension among its animals. They felt like everything was someone's fault and started supporting leaders who weren't afraid to act mean and greedy. These new leaders encouraged everyone to be selfish and destructive towards others who didn't agree with them. Almost everyone became too afraid to share or play with a new friend. Paradise Gorge had evolved into a dystopian nightmare. Fortunately, a pair of leaders have kept their cool during these chaotic times. They aim to restore their home back to a peaceful environment and foster a system of trust that will work well with its new population dynamic. They can't do it alone. They need your help. So here we are. It's Rollie and Laurie. Rollie is bold and outgoing and doesn't take no for an answer. He often comes off as abrasive and quarrelsome, but he's wise and prepared to battle for what is right. What are the names in Japanese? That's a good question. I don't know if a Japanese version of this is planned, but they could be tricky. Laurie is a smart and patient raccoon who never gives up on anyone. Although she seems nervous and oblivious at times, she's very calm, attentive, and responsible when it comes to the needs of others. Okay, so there's a password system in case we need to come back to this later. So this is a 40 kilobyte game, like the very base original cartridge size. So it's probably not that large a game, but on the other hand, people have done remarkable things with tiny space constraints, so I don't actually have a good gauge for how big this game is going to be. 16. Oh, well, it says there's 16 stages right here. I wasn't even looking at the next page. Okay. Two-player mode. You switch turns. Password. I can press start to continue. Checkpoints. Flowers. Green flowers. Red flowers. Blue flowers. Okay, so they contain stuff. Bubble, up and B. Jump is A. Throw, marble, or zap is B. Up is unroll. Down is roll. Okay, so you can roll into a ball. We can change players at will, it looks like. What prompted the shave? Well, I don't know. Facial hair gets itchy. I like to shave every once in a while. But I also don't like shaving. It takes time and I don't know. I don't find it a pleasant activity, so I shave like once a month, maybe 2 months. I think I went kind of long this time. Usually it's more like once a month. Down to roll into a ball, up to unroll. You can bounce. The more you bounce, the okay. Zapping. Oh, you charge up electricity, so you press B to zap while rolling, and you can throw marbles. Okay. And I can blow bubbles. Oh, it's a platform you can float on. That's interesting. Hmm. Hmm. So, how do I start a poll? Why do I have a poll called "Dumb People Stupid Thing"? Okay, so if anyone wants to vote or which player we choose, there we go. Blowing bubbles, switching players. We might be able to switch midway, in which case I'll just go back and forth, but it should be whom. I mean, maybe 100 years ago when people used the word whom, but actually, you know what? If you're using whom, is whom to even a correct construction? Like to whom? That I'd actually pick up on because I'm used to whom. But whom to does not sound correct to me. That doesn't sound like valid grammar anyway. So I think it has to be who to. You have to double down on the incorrectness. Have I ever had okonomiyaki? I can't remember what that is. I might have. Is that the flat kind of like a little crepe? Kind of like Japanese crepe kind of thing? Is that what an okonomiyaki is? Or seafood pancake? Yeah. I think I've had those before a while ago. To whom should the honor of being played as go? Could be something like that. Have they even been so far as to decided to go do more, look more like, or something like that? I forget. Making friends. Okay, they'll share treats. Hearts, lives, clovers, marbles, bubbles. Okay, so those are all limited. Hot dog. Oh, we've got all these foods. Invincibility hot dog. Cake for making friends. Ice cream. Slow motion. Balloon for floating. Buzz cola. High jump, slow falls. Root beer. Makes you heavy. Earth shaking bounces. Lime time. One taste will literally have you walking on air. That's interesting. Bats, rabbits, squirrels, ducks, foxes, cats. Skunks, opossums, raccoons, turtles, garters, pythons, boas, and anacondas. Wow. Oh, some tips. Mid-air ball. Bouncing off animals. Gets a certain height. Weather. Okay. So the creator is Chris Lincoln, I guess also known as Optovania or Optomon. Testers. Some familiar names in there. I see. So the game was crowdfunded in September 2019. All right. So that's the manual. Let's switch back to... Nope, that's not it. There we are. How's the poll going? Okay, I'll give it another few seconds, but it looks like we have a unanimous victory for one of the two characters. Rollie poly. And here we go. So the winner of the poll is Rollie. So we will start with Rollie. One player. Start. Oh, I don't think I even had the option. Okay. So I can throw a marble. I just wasted a marble. I can make a bubble. And then I can float on the bubble. And I can turn into a ball. Look at me roll. Oh, and if you're rolling, you can bounce. I thought the manual said that I could choose my player, but must have misread it. I also need to play Tanglewood. So hello to everybody who joined. I may not have acknowledged everybody. Enigma Wave, James Ed Smith, Patrick M. Jones, Brigand, Lips Moon, Wizard Dude. Okay, so we got a marble from that. I don't know what that was. Is that Clovers? Okay, so I think I want to do this. I want to bounce on a snake. So I remember Optomon or Optovania well, it wasn't unanimous by the end. We had one dissenting vote. Oh, I can just jump on them. I don't have to be rolling. So it feels like... Aha! There's a secret up there. 50 clovers. Oh! I wonder if I can, see how high I can bounce from here. Oh, I can get up there. I can get up there, but there's a... Oh wait, I can zap! I didn't try zapping. Look at that. There we go. Look at me. Bypassing that whole place. So. There was a tip for getting into that, that crack, but looks like you need to learn it to play. Oh, is that a checkpoint as well? So we got a zap for that one. Ah! That's the first damage I took. Anything up here? Oh, there's flowers. Hey, it's a rabbit. Wait, why am I... Did I drink the lime soda or something? Gotta remember that I can zap. Alright. There's a duck. Oh, there's the blue soda. Was the blue one invincibility? Oh, my time's running out. Okay, blue does not seem to be invincibility. Let's see if I can make this jump. Seven seconds, can I make it? Okay, so this... Did I do something to lose time? So I'm realizing this 500 is not... It's definitely not, 500 seconds. How long does this balloon last? I'm not sure if that's 2 or 3 per second, but that would cut it back to a couple minutes. Okay, so suddenly it got a little bit difficult over here on the right side of the level. Oh! Oh! That one came out quick. Is this a boss? I think that was the first stage. Way to go, Rollie. Alright, onward. 15 levels to go, I guess. Ah. Ooh, ice cream. Did the music change speed because... Did I eat something, or is this because I'm low on health? Hi there, G40RC378. Yes, this is quite recent. It says 2019 on the title screen, but the ROM was released about a month ago, I think. And cartridges, I think, are just getting to people now. Ooh. Oh, do I have the... Okay, I have root beer right now. That's why I'm brown. So I've got a ground shaking attack. Oh, you got your cartridge already? the duck can pick you up. Okay, there's a checkpoint. Okay, so I can just... How far can I go? Is it gonna drop me? Okay, we got root beer again. This root beer is pretty good. An anxiety-fueled fever dream with mustard on top? That's an interesting description of the music. What kind of mustard? That was kind of a tight jump. Hey, a cake. Oh, the snake likes me now. Because I have the cake. I shared my cake with the snake. That's nice. How long does the cake last? Oh, is this the boss? The zap attack seems rather effective on bosses. At least it did before. My health seems low now. Green mustard balls. Oh, I have to do the whole stage again, so there's no checkpoint before the boss. I wonder if I could get to the boss with the cake. That would be kind of neat. If you could just befriend the boss instead of... Oh, hey, checkpoint. Okay, so I can't throw a marble from... Oh wait, maybe I can. Yeah, okay, so... That's a good way to deal with that snake, I guess. Oh! Oh, it's not a kick this time. I wonder if they're random. Wait, what's that? I just turned into a snake? That's weird. How have I turned into a snake? That's a cool power-up. How long do I keep snake form? Oh, not very long, I guess. Ah! Hey, what's this? Oh, is that a possum? Oh, right. The blue soda lets you jump high. Has a very wisdom tree feel? Maybe. I haven't been using the bubbles, like, at all. So there's all these abilities that I haven't thought to use at first. Like, it seems like there's a lot of ways to kind of... get around. Whoa. Oh, it's a boss. Is this an anaconda? Aww. Well, I mean, like, you got, like, the Noah's Ark game, which had all these animals in it, and... I don't know. I wouldn't say that I'm seeing things that I think are unique to, like, Wisdom Tree games, but I could see why it would remind someone of them. So I could use, like, I could blow a bubble to cross that gap, you know? Maybe. And, like, when there's a snake like that, I could use a marble and stuff like that. But I haven't been thinking of it first. So I could use marbles on this boss since I have a lot of them. That's probably a lot easier. Color Dream cartridges with the Z80 inside? How does that work? Did that actually happen? Alright. So, it seems kind of cavey now. Oh, we got bats. And they come at you fast. So I don't know if anyone else would have seen this, but like Optomon had been working on a Castlevania total conversion hack called Pyron for a long while. I don't think it was ever finished, but it had kind of big square rock tiles that were kind of like this one. So it's reminding me of all the videos I saw of that. Psylogs from California. Can I get in there? I think I can. Rack attack. This is an appropriate time for a rack attack. That's hard to get in there. Oh, it's got the... What do we associate those towns with? The town in Pokemon. I want to say like Violet Town or something, but I can't remember the name of it. there's that town in Pokemon with that kind of squeaky noise. Ice cream! Lavender Town. Yeah, that sounds... So it was a flower. It was a purple-colored flower, but it wasn't violets. Was there a Raccoon City in... Raccoon City was in Resident Evil. Somebody had to obtain my game. Yeah, there are a lot of people who like to collect for the NES. In general, I would say, like, while those people tend to be pretty easy to find on the internet, I don't think there's really enough of those people to kind of sustain the creation of a game. But I appreciate people who want the game for that reason. But there's a lot of stuff like that where, like, you know, if the cartridge exists, there's somebody who will want all of them. And that's cool. That's never been... I'm not a collector like that, but I could see why it's fun to have all that stuff. Though I do have a much more... Like, Lizard you can still get. No problem. I made a much more rare one, which isn't a game, though. Which, for some people, that would give them an out. Okay, the bat loves me. Oops. I think my cake's worn off, maybe? Nope. I made a music ROM of Dark Side of the Moon. Oh, snake costume again. So this is fun. It makes me wonder if you can get costumes of everyone. It makes it hard to tell when I'm rolling, though. See, that's walking, and this is rolling. The bats are a bit hard to avoid. Anyhow, so I made a music cartridge of Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd that plays on the NES. And I made, I don't know, 100 of them. And then I stopped making them because it's not sustainable to make cartridges of Dark Side of the Moon for NES at home. You know, it might be sustainable if I had, like, 10 other games and things that I could sell alongside it, but... Oh, I can go on top of the level. Well, let's see where we can go here. Maybe we can zap the bats. Yeah! Bat zap. Oh! Can't use a... couldn't get off the spikes. I was trying to use the... trying to use the bubbles. Pink Floyd did not sue, but I did pay royalties. I paid royalties as if it was a sound recording, which I'm not sure is watertight, but it's not come up. So... I consider myself to have paid my dues on that. And I'll leave it at that. Okay, so that bat didn't rush at me. That bounce was accident. Quite frankly, I would like to port Xanadu to the NES. There's a couple projects which would have to come before it. The first project is to make a disassembler that I can stand using. Which I've drawn up plans for, but I haven't, you know, it'll take a long time to actually write the thing. I have ideas a lot faster than I can actually execute them. The nice thing about porting Xanadu is I don't really have to make decisions about how to design the game. It's all fine. I worked out a way that I could make the playing field scroll on the NES, which would be a bit tricky, but totally doable. I have enough resources to do it. Which would make it nice. Oh, this is the Anaconda. Okay. Oops. Okay, so we can throw marbles here. Well, that was you can just sneak behind him. Hi there, Toxics. How's it going? But, like, trying to play Xanadu, the MSX version I could just barely stand, but, like, the tile scrolling is not good. It doesn't feel good. The Saturn version has kind of smooth scrolling, but it's well, it could maybe use a... Oh, wow, it's a skunk, I think. Now I'm putting off smell. So they made me smell. Will that bother the other creatures? Huh. I'm wondering what that did. So what is this, like the 5th level now? Ah. Would you make any changes to the karma system? No, I think I'd put in an option for, a few things. One might be to forgive karma, like just a kind of cheat mode menu. Because I think people could appreciate that. I don't think I'd want to, like, change the game, but I might put in an option. You know what option would basically level the whole game to kind of very accessible? Is if I just put in an option for the monsters to respawn instead of disappearing forever. Because if you can grind your way to the resources you need, then the harsh problems of that game can melt away with playtime, you know? And that's kind of a defining thing of the RPG genre in general, but not Xanadu. Because Xanadu's not like most RPGs. But with that as an option, like that would give an active way for people to kind of play it more like they expect without it being something that would feel like cheating. It would just be something that feels like how RPGs usually work, I think. But I would want that to be off by default, because that's not... For me, like, a lot of the fun of that game was how terrifying it was that I could run out of everything I needed at any point in the game. Hi there, F.A. Hickman. How's it going? Looks like we're at a skunk boss now. I'm gonna throw all my marbles at it. Now they've made me stinky. I don't know what that means. Oh, I can't zap while I'm stinky. Interesting. So when the boss starts flashing, that means they're almost done. I wish it told me which stage this was, because I've lost count. Oh, here we are, stage 6. There we go. Oh, it's raining. Ah, I see. The range... I was wondering if there was going to be, like, slipperiness, but it's not slippery, it's just windy. And the rain shows you the wind. Which actually reminds me of the golf game I made for NES. It looks like I've got some blue pop. So I'm kind of wondering about, like, speedrunning this game. Not that I want to speedrun this game, but I just... what it would be like, because it seems that the items you find are random. And that could... Whoa! I have to wait for the wind and then take a long jump. You have a sword now, F.A. Hickman? What's going on? Oh, I see. Sorry, I made you a mod. No obligations, but... you've been here a while, and I figure... if something happens that I don't see... it may come up that I need... some sort of mod to help out when I'm not looking. Hi there, White Hat. How's it going? Okay, so is this the... this is the place. So let's wait for the wind to be in my favor, I guess? I've seen you block a few bots. I need to use my bubbles. I think I need to use my bubbles there. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't make you remember your password as long as you haven't reset. It did say in the manual that if you game over, you should just... oh, I'm using up all my marbles. Snake costume. Actually, I wonder if with the... wait, did that blue pop not count because I'm wearing the snake costume? So I think several of the power-up items... oh, I don't think I can get in here until the wind subsides. Oh! One of these ducks might get me past. If they last long enough. Let's see how far we can get. Okay, so there's like multiple ways to get across here. That's kind of cool. I think the bubbles would have done it. Yeah, I do have the auto mod. But, I mean, I generally will just approve the auto-modded content a little bit later. It's not on the strongest setting, it's on one of the weaker settings, but I still like it to have it there just as a basic line of defense. Kick! Bubbles! So, if I blew a bubble... Oof! I wonder if this game gives you bubbles when you need bubbles. Okay, we got another boss here. Drinking poison. Okay, so we're on stage 7, so almost halfway through the game. I think this is my favorite music in the game so far. What is this? Oh, it's a mirror! I zapped them and then they decided they loved me? Did they drop a cake that I got? Is this a new... Yes, this is a... This came out, like a month ago. That's an interesting, sudden checkpoint. Okay, let's see if we can... I was hoping I... Okay. So I guess as the stages get later, it takes more hits to take out an enemy. Wait. Is Creole a word for combined languages? I thought Creole was like a people or a culture, like a specific culture. Is there a different track for each stage? I don't think every stage has a new track, but it does have quite a few pieces of music in it. Like, I think this is like the 4th level theme we've heard in 7 stages. fell off. Creole is an advanced pigeon. Oh, I accidentally bounced there. Oh, I keep forgetting about this enemy. I can't really, because they're all kind of the same color. It's hard to tell what enemy it is until I see it move. CFM? I wonder... See, like this enemy here, I don't realize it's gonna be that until... Why did I take damage on that? Oh. I'm not familiar with that acronym, but I'll take your word for it. The word that I've said that has triggered auto-mod quite a few times is slope. Because a lot of games have slopes. And you don't expect that. And I'm familiar with the use of that, you know... was once used as a slur, but I also feel like people haven't really used it as a slur in like 50 years. Jeremy Clarkson is keeping it alive? Well, I could believe Jeremy Clarkson uses that way, but I mean... Okay. So, I guess I'm going to say Rollie gets tough at about stage 6 or 7. This is still stage 7, eh? Not even halfway now. Was there some recent thing where Jeremy Clarkson used that word in that way? See, sometimes it seems like I do the zap attack, but I still take damage. And now the music is slow. But why is the music slow? Oh, I drank the time slow pop. Which I only realized because that enemy was moving slow. Okay, so far so good. So sometimes I can manage to jump on a bird and then just use them for a while. Oh, I got a chain. By accident. But sometimes I jump on a bird and that doesn't happen. And I both take damage and fall through. Oh! I wasn't watching it. So if you watch the duck when you're holding it, they start flashing before they drop you, so you can know it's coming. So here I can see it's coming. Now the thing is here, when I land on them, I don't know if it's going to work or not, so I try to do it high enough that I can recover if it doesn't, but... Like every time it works, I'm not expecting it, because it just seems to fail a lot for me. I think I've fallen in a lot of pits on this level because of... Okay, this seems like boss time. I should have expected it to jump. Oh! Did a quick turnaround I wasn't expecting. So I guess whatever strategy you have for the regular version of the enemy should work on the boss too. Alright. Stage 8. I don't know, when any decision is made about a celebrity or public figure, I mean, you have enough people that have opinions on something, you can find a lot of people that have an opinion that's not too bright, I guess. Like, I'd expect to see that. It's more about... But the way I feel in, like, situations like that is that, you know, if you see a news article telling you about all the people who are rooting for Jeremy Clarkson despite him, you know, doing a bunch of things and then, you know, punching a coworker in the face or whatever he did. I mean... Like, they chose to find those people and present their opinion to you. So I often think about like who chose to make this the thing that you want to read about or hear about. I don't know. Because there's always a bad opinion somewhere if you want to find it. But digging up the bad opinion and showing it to other people is a conscious choice you gotta make. So, I don't know. More people you encountered in the wild? Oh, perhaps. I guess I haven't really run into anybody who's a Jeremy Clarkson supporter. I probably know some, but I don't think I've talked to them lately. Or talk to them about Jeremy Clarkson. I don't think much about Jeremy Clarkson in general, I must say. But I'm aware of who he is. Okay, so we've got a little cave maze here. Guess I'll wait for that one to come around. I'm on my last health. Guess this could help. Hope this doesn't run out at the wrong time. Did I jump off of that marble that the snake threw? So I haven't seen a checkpoint in a while. I'm trying to go carefully. Oh, it's boss time. That's not what I wanted. Oh, I'm out of marbles. Trying to figure out if I could get from behind. Okay, I don't remember any checkpoints in this level. I guess there was one there. Unless that was the start. What? Okay, so this one takes more than 2 hits. Oh! So this feels like it should be a secret, but no, I guess it's not. Oh, it's cake this time. So I could use a bubble to get up here, but once I'm up here... I thought my cake would work on that enemy, but it didn't. Okay, well, I guess I have to take this alternate path. So that's fine. That one took 2 hits. That's not a good spot for the ice cream. Okay, could have used that. Okay, so I think I'm really close to the boss again. There it is. Let's do this. I don't know if I need to use the zap, but I think it might increase my chances. Your secret is the mirrored tile. Are there mirrored tiles in this, or is that from another game? Yeah, that should be half the game. We know how games work. I don't know, as... saying we know how games work is sort of like saying, like, we know how physics works. I mean, a lot of basic laws are known, and known to be very true and accurate, but when you combine them all, a lot of complicated things happen. So it seems like you can jump on marbles. Ah. Oh, there's a checkpoint. Checkpoint disappeared. So I was up here. I saw a checkpoint. Is the checkpoint gone now? Did I lose my chance to get the checkpoint? Because I scrolled it off and then I can't trigger again? That seems to have happened. I guess I could just bubble my way up here. I feel like I'm not using the bubbles as much as I could, but... I'm not actually running on the snow line at the top. I drank the green, the lime soda, I think it was called. And that's allowing me to run in the air. Just happens to be visually aligned with the top of the snow there. Ah! Very unexpected rabbit. Okay. No, I want that checkpoint. But I've only got one life, so maybe I don't really need the checkpoint. Maybe running a bit further with the bird would have been useful. Okay, 3 hits on the fox. Oh, there's a cat. A bee flew into it. So you had Nesbitt's lime soda? Let's hope this jump works. Looks like it's boss time. What do we got? A squirrel of some sort? started using marbles because I was low on health, and my zap attack didn't seem to be reliable. And they turned around kind of unpredictably. Alright, stage 10. We've made the double digits. Mrs. Nesbit. Oh. Sorry, I had to cough. I'm not familiar with Nesbit's lime soda. But soda pop seems to be a highly regional thing. Did who say they call me? I mean, I said it when I was reading Boss Hoss OP's comment. Wait, what does Captain Cave Maze mean? Okay, there's the snake. Snake suit. So what does the snake suit accomplish? So I think this level has slippery physics, or more slippery physics, but I can't compare to what was before to know for sure. Oh, I thought they would... Captain Caveman? Oh. I'm not familiar with Captain Caveman. There seem to be... There's a black cherry soda called Boylan's that I see around here quite a bit. There's a lot of kind of like smaller producers of drinks like that. Like kind of funky, crafty root beers and stuff like that. So going underneath is a no-go. I can't seem to get up enough height there. I do have a bubble, but... I guess if I didn't have a bubble, I could go further back. But this'll do. Yeah, it's definitely more slippery on this level now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, just barely made that jump because I accidentally bounced. I thought that was a boss. It wasn't. So if you're coming down from midair when the cat appears... Oh! The tables have turned. A boss that throws marbles. I'm not doing too well against it. Oh, that's close. I almost got it. Oh, I gotta do that level again. They call me Mr. Pig from The Lion King. Is Kroger a grocery store chain? Okay, I think I've heard of it, but it's not one I've ever been to, or I may have been to one without remembering it. Ah! So if you get hit by a marble, it cancels your jump. Like, I had pressed the jump button, but I got hit by the fast marble, and it knocked me down. Oh. Let's go, balloon. So up at the top, I can't really tell when the balloon's gonna end. Oh, I missed it. Got distracted. There's a... Installed a light in this basement that is motion censored, and it just came on. Behind me, it's quite bright. Okay, so here's the part where... Yeah, I could have gotten up there. It's easier to do this with the... So why doesn't that snake throw a marble? Okay, so this is the boss? No, it is not. Oh! Ah! I keep thinking that up and B is the marble. I guess I'm thinking of like Castlevania or something, but it's not. Were there any checkpoints in that level? Sorry. Hang on a second. So the light coming on behind me is kind of distracting me. I'll be back in a moment. Black cherry soda with beet sugar. So, the subject of sugars in pop is something that was... Like, I didn't realize all the... what all the commotion about high fructose corn syrup was until I lived in California for a while, and... At first I thought that... Oh. At first I thought that I just didn't like Coke as much as I did before. I thought I'd just like suddenly stop liking it, but then I came back to Canada and realized, oh no, it doesn't taste the same in USA, so that was sort of... It was funny because like, basically I had a flight that was in two parts, and the first half was, like, California to, I don't know where, like, Chicago or something. I made the same mistake again. And then the second half was on an Air Canada flight to Toronto. So in the first half I had a Coke, and then the second half I had a Coke, and I realized it wasn't the same Coke at all. Yeah, shortly after that I learned about Mexican Coke. Mexican Coke is pretty similar to Canadian Coke, I think. I think they use slightly different sugars again, but like it's just whatever sugar is cheap in that country, I guess is basically what ends up in Coke. But of course, the USA really loves corn. Okay, so I gotta stop. Oh, I got the lime. I guess I should run with it now. How do we get down? I can't see a way to get down when you have the lime, though. That's kind of... I feel like I'm getting worse at this game. But yeah, nowadays I don't even drink Coke very much. Like I switched to Diet Pop years ago, and for a long while, like I missed the sugar. And now the sugar tastes too sweet for me. I got used to... Oh, it's a hot dog! So, I'd be invincible if... Wait, so that's not the jump that I can't make, is it? Wasn't there a ladder up here? So I have to have a good technique for dealing with the foxes. Or else I'm gonna have trouble with the boss. I don't know what to do when an enemy's at the top of a ladder like that. Ow. Bag of marbles. Okay, so there's a checkpoint. It's good to know this level does have a... Always been a big milk drinker. I used to drink a lot of milk as a kid. Now I don't normally have it by itself. Okay, that's funny. So by coming down here... I might get stuck if... Well, I guess there's always the bird to get you out. That's what the bird's for. So there's a lot of kind of tricky state to this. Like if you're just running... Like getting in and out of the roll is tricky, and if you want to do the zap, you have to be in the roll position. I'm finding a lot of positions where I'm not rolling and I expected to be, kinda. Oh. So I'm really close to the boss now. I think there's like 2 more enemies and then the boss. This one's a skunk. And then this one's a cat. Coca-Cola with half sugar. You know, there was a brand of Coca-Cola that was half sugar, half aspartame that was available for a little while, a couple years ago. I don't know if it was in USA, but it was in Canada. I think it had a green logo. No, it wasn't called C2. It might have been called like Coke Life or something like that. Yeah, Coke Life. Or it might not have been aspartame, it might have been some other artificial sweetener, but yeah, it was half sugar, half not. And actually I didn't mind it. I thought that was pretty good. Look at this. So it does mirror my jump, but I had... So it doesn't just mirror your jump, it also mirrors your bounce, which is interesting. And it will mirror it for whatever height you give it, which is also interesting. But it might have some lag if you're already in the air when it appears on screen. Walmart brand diet caffeine-free cola. You know what? I actually buy that quite a bit. Because it's cheap, and in general I don't really care about the quality of hop. I mean, like, a diet cola is as good as any other to me. I could taste the difference, but it doesn't, you know, I don't mind one versus another. Okay, so I've made it to this boss with health for the first time. So it's hard to land on because it moves around erratically. Oh. There I accidentally hit it with some marbles and that finished it off. I would appreciate if there were more diet pops, like with different flavors, but there just aren't many. And I don't want caffeine in everything I drink either. So there's like diet ginger ale is fairly common. And diet caffeine-free cola is common enough. Then I buy a lot of just regular diet cola, because that's what I can find a lot of the time. No clear drink can legally have caffeine in it? I've not heard that before. That's interesting. What about Mountain Dew? Well, I guess Mountain Dew's not clear. Okay, so it's a snowy level. Oh. See how far I can go with this bird. Oh! Okay. So the bubbles are good for getting out of a jam. The bubbles seem to be unaffected by wind. Oof. Ah. See, that's the case where it felt like I'd landed on it, but the game said no. No! Did I hit a checkpoint? Maybe I had. Looks like I had. Oh! Oh, okay, we got some cake. Gets us back 1 point of health. That was a disastrous start. I must say, this is a tricky game. So once again I missed that bird. Hey, we got the wind with this one. So I gotta stop now. So is this a jump I can make, or do I have to wait for the wind to be in my favor? Okay. Cannot make that jump. All. Here I should wait for the wind to clear up. Oh. So what I need is this bird here. I think I need to respawn it. Well, there goes that flower. And that bird. There we go. Between the changing winds, the slippery snow, and the snake that respawns, it's really tricky to land on the bird. Okay, is this the boss? It's like a boss. That's all my marbles. See? You can only do Yoshi's eyes with text. Interesting. Hi there, Gromfaloon. How's it going? Oh. This game is alright. It's getting a bit tricky. So the snow levels are slippery, and this one has wind that changes. There have been a lot of jumps that you have to ride a bird for, but you can't really tell that you have to ride a bird to get across it without jumping into your oblivion. There the wind changed as I was trying to get on the bird. Hey, a checkpoint. The checkpoints are hidden, so you don't know where they are. You just don't get checkpoints. I don't know, there's a lot of things that are making this really tricky. But I've been having fun. I'm not listing ways in which the game is bad, just the ways that it's being tricky right now. Okay, so there's a checkpoint. You've always wanted to make an NES game? It's an endeavor. The thing I like about the NES platform the most is that there is an NES emulator that runs on almost everything. So here I needed a bird to ride across this pit. Here the wind is holding me back. So I'm gonna get this snake out of the way and then respawn the bird. In theory, I'm going to respawn the bird. Okay. Now the wind's gonna be against me. No! So, things I'm finding neat about this game are, like, there are a lot of ways to accomplish any particular thing you're doing. Like, if you need to get up high, you can blow bubbles, you can throw marbles. Oftentimes you can ride birds. Except sometimes when you don't land quite on their head and you take damage from them instead. Who did I imagine would be playing it? I don't know. I imagined a lot of different people would be playing it. Like, what I would say is, when I was making the game is... I was making a game I would have wanted to play as a kid. But it's also a game I think I would have enjoyed as an adult. I don't know if I'm going to make it across this gap here. There we go. Okay, so now I can't... I hope when the wind picks up I can make this jump. Okay, good. Well, okay, it didn't matter. I might as well have jumped into that pit. Because we're back here, because I haven't found another checkpoint in the level. So you have a zap attack when you're in roll form. But sometimes when I'm trying to get into the roll, I don't. The wind is tricky, the slippery snow is tricky. So this game doesn't have infinite lives. It has 5 lives, but it has infinite continues and passwords, so you can put it down and come back later. So in short, well, I don't know. I don't know if there's a short answer for who Lizard is for, but it's for many people, I guess. Primarily it's for an imagined version of myself, I guess, that exists without having created the game and gets to play it. People who wear lizards. I guess it's for them too. Okay. Nice chain of birds, got good favorable wind. Let's just keep going here. Okay, we're gonna drop, and okay, it's the boss. So if you're in rolling form, you can do this zap attack, which I think if you do it early enough, you're invulnerable. But I still haven't quite worked out the rules for that. Wait, why am I not throwing marbles? I should throw the marbles. There we go. You have marble attack, which I forget on the bosses sometimes. Alright, 5 stages to go. I always wonder if there's going to be a secret, like, to the left of the start. So is this another cave maze? Okay, I got a hot dog, so I'm invincible. I'm not invincible against spikes, apparently. Which disappoints me. Do I walk left every time I start a game? Well, not every time. I often try it out. So here's the thing, when you're rolling, you bounce. So I kept bouncing back up there because I wasn't canceling the roll. You can't jump when you're in a roll, though. Okay. So that started poorly because I assumed invincibility applied to spikes. It does not. And this time, I got blue soda. Which I guess is how we got talking about pop for a while. Because there's 3 kinds of soda pop in this game. Limbo gave you an achievement? Maybe. I mean, there's a lot of games with stuff that's secret that's behind the start of the game. I can think of several games off the top of my head. There's, like, the Untitled Goose Game. It's probably the last one I played that I remember that. The Witness. King's Quest 2015 did it. I forget what that does. Oh, it's the time dilation ice cream. It also slows down the music. This is a pretty good item. I wish I'd, like, realized what it was doing earlier. Okay, checkpoint. I always like checkpoints. I think they're my favorite thing in this game. Okay, spikes. See, there I tried to duck and use my zap, but somehow I didn't pull off the duck. I think I didn't press it fast enough, or I don't know. You tried going left in Lizard? Well, Lizard, you can... Some people went to the left at the start, but most people go to the right. And I watched a lot of people go to the right, and then end up at the river. And then realize they could go left. And down. And I liked that. That was deliberate. To make that kind of a dead end pretty quick. Some people did try left first, though. What I would say about testing is, like, watching adults test my game, you know, in general did all the things that I intentionally accounted for. Like, sometimes wanted to do things that I didn't expect they would find fun for longer than I would have... Like, they would... Sometimes the magnitude of which... Oh no, when you fall in the spikes in this game, it's pretty bad. It tends to be an end. You can't walk left and right on the spikes. They hold you up. What was I saying? Anyhow, like, watching people play it, they did things that I expected. Or watching adults play it. Watching kids play it, would get hung up on things that I didn't expect, and they would just like do them over and over, or you know, they would just have fun like jumping off of something that seemed unremarkable to me. Oh, I had a good strategy for these anacondas before. Too bad that was my last life. Gotta do that stage again. So watching kids play it is interesting, just because they're more chaotic, I think. But I was surprised by... also surprised by, I think, how many kids could cope with kind of the difficulty of the game. Because I don't think of it as hard for an NES game, but it is... It's not the easiest game, Lizard. But it felt reassuring to realize that a lot of kids can play it. Oh, I got root beer. And I tried to make it, like, especially the bosses, that, there's kind of a easy to get to, but hard approach. Like, you could always find a lizard or a strategy that should make that boss easy, or relatively easy. It might not be the first strategy you find, but I wanted it to be possible to kind of conquer the game by knowledge, primarily, more so than doing tricky gamer things. But I was glad to see that kids could do it. Not all kids, but I was glad to see that a lot of kids could... It just seemed that they had more luck with the game than I was expecting them to. It felt like a game that I think when I was a kid I could have gotten through. And I imagine I would have liked Blizzard. But who knows, I can't go back in time and give it to myself. Oh no. Oh wait, I had a really good strategy for... Oh wait. Okay. Now I'm out of marbles. Oh. See there? I landed and I came out of the roll and I don't know how. You'd recommend scrubbing my name from it? That would be really interesting. If you could... Oh. I keep not expecting that when you're on a platform exactly this high, you can jump back up to the same height. I don't think rather you can bounce back up to the same height, and I don't think it's supposed to be exactly the same height. See, there I was trying to use the thing to... Oh, I went the wrong way. I was trying to use the zap attack, and I pressed it, but I think if you don't press it early enough, it doesn't make you invulnerable. Yeah, I'm still working on NES things. The game I'm working on, I just don't have anything to really show for it right now. So I haven't announced anything public. I don't think I should do that, Eclipse Moon. That seems immoral. Highly immoral. Okay, so these cats should be easy. Oh, now I have a cake. So you can jump on enemies. So these cats should be easy if you're rolling and you just kind of zap through them, but often not prepared for them. Okay, so I think this is the boss. So I'm trying to zap before I hit it every time. And it seems like if I bounce off the ground in zap form, I can kind of go through the enemy. Well, that didn't work out. I could go behind it and just throw marbles. There we go. That also works. It's my own body. I don't know if that's true when you take time travel into account. If it's a multiverse situation, you know, they might have an entirely different future than me. And, you know, also, they'd be young, and you don't want to... You know, even legally speaking, I don't think you're allowed to consent to something at that age. So... It would definitely be illegal because laws wouldn't take into account the fact that you're a time-traveled person. So I don't think consent is exactly possible here. Alright, so what stage is this? 13? I'm glad the snow physics are gone. They make this game a whole lot harder. Alright, I'm already down to 1 hit point. Let's hope I don't miss a zap. Checkpoint, okay. I do have a nice collection of lives right now. See, there I was zapping. Was that a too early zap? We need to keep Eclipse Moon away from any DeLoreans. Perhaps. See, I feel like I shouldn't have taken damage there, but, oh. DeLoreans are especially uncommon nowadays. I actually did see one once in California. Okay, I'm using marbles on this snake here. It would only take the one. If they can time travel, they might all be the same DeLorean. Just visiting the same space and time. Okay, so that... Press jump. Guess I pressed it too late. So I feel like... So I was in the roll, had the zap going, but I guess it's just too early in the zap to have invulnerability? And there I was too late in the zap to have... So there's like a specific time in the middle of it, which seems hard to figure out when it is. Okay, here we got the balloon. But when the balloon's off the top of the screen, it's hard to know when it's going to run out. I think it's running out. Okay. I could just see a little bit of twinkle in it. In the rope. Oh yeah, the one electron theory. I've heard that one. I didn't think that was a Feynman thing, but I know somebody wrote a paper discussing it. And I don't think the person that wrote it really considers it to be the truth, but just felt it was worth writing about the possibility because of how interesting it was. But, okay, this boss is... This boss is something I should be good at after playing Bubble Bobble, I guess I should say. Okay. 3 more levels. All right. So, can I make this jump, or do I need a bird? I don't trust it. I'm gonna go for a bird. Why is it so hard to land on a bird? Okay. Glad I didn't trust it, because definitely shouldn't have. This is going to be a bird ride zone. What? I find it very iffy about like landing on bird heads. $63.72 is 9 times 7. 0.9 times 8 times 100, I guess. So there should be 15 passwords, And there's 1,000 possibilities. A dot for concatenation? Oh yeah, 10,000. You're right. Assuming there's a 0. I'm not sure if we've seen a 0 in a password or not. Well, I got the root beers. I was worried about landing on that one. Okay, so there is a bird there. It's running out, it's running out. I gotta... We've reached the multi-bird area. Okay. Did I hit a checkpoint? No, this is the start of the level, I think. Alright, here we go. That one was root beer again. Ooh, okay, so this is going to be tricky. Wheeler... Ah, okay, so it was in a telephone call to Richard Feynman. Yeah, I hadn't heard Richard Feynman associated with it, but... You know, it definitely seems like a thing he'd talk about. But yeah, I had heard it was a... like a published paper. But the idea of massless particles kind of existing outside of time for their own point of view is really interesting. Oh wow, okay. What just happened? So a time-dilated bird you have to bounce on and then land on again? Okay, so I missed whatever that was. When you touch a flower, it moves. I'm not sure if the way it goes is random, or if it depends on my velocity as I touch it. Like, sometimes I wonder about things like, like the case of the Big Bang. Okay, so I think I just got past that area by having a balloon, which was nice. So like the Big Bang, you know, there would have been so much stuff in such a tight space that it's basically like a black hole, and in black holes, from the outside, it looks like time is stopped. From the inside, time would be as normal, because everything is relative to that place, I guess. But it would mean that, like, a Big Bang that's happening would look kind of like a black hole from the outside, wouldn't it? Except to be very, very, very heavy, I guess. So it's gravitational... Whoa! Okay, I didn't expect it to wear off that soon. A laden duck does not have... You can't weigh a laden duck against a witch. Oh, I could have checked the password. For 0 possibilities. Okay, so... The flower might take on your velocity, which is maybe nice. So those both went to the right. I'm now invincible. Okay, you can grab a bird when you're invincible. That's something it's good to know now. Oh, in theory you can grab a bird when you're invincible. Okay, so if I just jump straight up, it goes straight up. Okay. So, that problem is now taken care of. I now know how to keep the flowers from flying away. Uh, 62. Oh, those are clovers. You often get a few clovers from defeating an enemy, but you can often pick them up. The pickups are kind of random, but 100 clovers is an extra life. Like there, I just got 5 clovers as a pickup. What? Okay, so we're hot-dogged again. So I think what I learned last time is don't try to aim for further back on the duck than its head, but it's hard to... It's really hard to time it. Well, there I thought I was moving horizontally, but maybe not. Why did I just bounce like that? Okay, so this is actually really nice to have, but I don't think it'll last long enough. We'll see. So I don't land on this bird. What? Okay, so the thing I thought would be nice to have worked against me because I didn't land back on... because the bird fell faster than me and I couldn't... Galileo? Well, we're in air. This isn't a vacuum. So I don't think the law of... Wait, was that a Galileo thing? No, that's Newton, isn't it? Why are you saying Galileo? Finally got that bird. Okay. Right, I got past here once. I took damage. From letting go of the bird. You're speaking for the bird that wants to be let go? Alright. What we got? No! Anyhow, if you wish to let go of the bird, you can press down to do it. Oh, there's a bird. Let's try and get across here. No! I don't know why that jump didn't work, but it didn't. A shortened link from F.A. Hickman. Okay, so there are zeros in password entry. Oh. It's just them in the car. From Wayne's World. Banging their heads. They call it head banging, but you're not really banging your head. You're just shaking it. What? Why was there a bird there? Wasn't expecting it. Alright. Let's keep moving. This seems to be the hardest part. Okay, got it. Alright. Alright. So maybe I finally have a handle on that one. Duck is turning blue. Oh. I couldn't react to... You're risking banging it, I suppose. Okay. Go for another flight here. Okay. Is this as far as I got before? Okay, so I want to hit that one. I missed it. Oof. So now what? Okay, so I want this bird. Right, okay. I remember being here before. Okay, let's go. This is the hard stage. I don't know if this has been harder than, like, stage 7 or whatever, but I don't know. Like, they might all be hard, but this one feels harder in some emotional level. What? Sometimes I bounce off the duck. And I don't know why it's a sometimes thing. So, last time I got to the second part of this level, in one life, I think. So it seemed like I've been gaining skill at this level. There we go. So there I hit it, and I didn't even get to ride it. The one thing I realized I wasn't doing was for like these mid-air duck connections, I wasn't timing my drop. Like, I can just press down to drop at will, which I think makes these a lot easier. Should I have taken that one? Oh, we've got another flight. Let's go. And I should really press down to time it. Is this a boss, finally? Okay. This seems like it's gonna be tricky to get any hits on at all. Some marbles are protecting it. A light gun. That would be a nice Easter egg. I'll file that away to test later. I'm not trying it right now, but remind me when I reach the end to see what happens. Alright, 2 more levels. I can't even see. What is this enemy? It looks like a snake but with hands? So it's a turtle. I'm not saying a turtle is a snake with hands, but it looked like the snake enemy. And then I saw that it had hands. And then I realized it was a shell. Oh, I've got root beer right now. Oh, I thought I could roll down there. I don't know why I thought I could roll down there. God says bats are birds. Not familiar with that one, but I'll take your word for it, I guess. So what was I supposed to do there? I got stuck up there. In fact, what am I supposed to do to get across there? I don't see... Oh, there's a bird. Okay. Where's the bird? There it is. It's in Leviticus? Alright. Oh. Okay. So I was thinking, like, I think the reason I found the previous level so hard is just because most of it was open, no open pit, you know? So any mistake is death. Wow. So I might be bouncing off the deck because I'm... Nope. Okay, never mind. I was about to put a theory that it was because I've been rapidly pressing the jump button as I approached the bird, but there I didn't. There I didn't press jump until after I had landed on it and bounced off it, so that was my theory why the birds were sometimes bouncing. How do I get this bird back? Jump through its head somehow. Go. Let's go. Okay, I didn't need a bird to cross that. Take the Clovers, might get a 1-up soon. Like, sometimes I land on the bird and go immediately, and sometimes not. Alright, where to now? No bird? Go into the cave of the turtles. Ah! Sometimes I can jump off of marbles, and sometimes not. I really would like a checkpoint. Might have impressed that the marbles bounce off each other like this. Alright, let's see if I can't do this on 1 health. I did it. I was worried that last marble was going to hit me. Alright. Final stage. Final stage has anacondas in the middle. Which makes me think this is... oh. Conceptually a bit of a boss rush? Maybe. Except I don't have to fight it at all, really. Oh. Can make some turtle love here. Bat love. Ah, it wore off. Cake does not last. This is true. So I gotta watch out for the overhead. This does seem to have a lot of good speedrun potential. Just for like the way the bounce works and stuff. Seems like it could be fun to kind of thread the needle with it. I remember finding with Nebs and Debs, like I played through it on stream and then I played it more off stream. Or did I play all the way through it on stream? I played a good ways into it on stream at least. But then I tried the second loop, kind of learned it better, used save states and stuff. And kind of had a nice flow to it that, you know, I couldn't get into my first time through the game. ceiling there. I don't think that was worth 4 marbles, but I don't know. Okay, so sometimes the bats turn around. Sometimes they just fly away. I think I can make this jump. Okay. Oh, okay, so you can... If you press the jump button, you'll kinda... I don't know how that worked. But it seemed that after pressing, or after tapping the jump button... Oh, I see, you need to use the anaconda to jump up here. There we go. After tapping the jump button, I fell. Otherwise you could have it and eat it too. If cake lasted. Oh, hey, checkpoint. What? Is that the checkpoint? So that was the second checkpoint. Why is that so close to the first checkpoint? I don't know. Got hit for that marble. Okay, now what? Another turtle. Okay. I seem to be stuck because I ballooned my way in here. That was just points, not a checkpoint? Oh. I thought this game had like hidden checkpoints, so it has hidden points that look like a checkpoint? Oh, for some reason I thought the turtle was giving off a thing that was... Okay, yeah, I can see there wasn't checkpoint now. So I don't really need to go for that. These long-legged turtles are quite curious. Yeah, I found a bunch of them. I was assuming they were checkpoints, but I guess I never really realized they weren't. But they look like checkpoints. Oh, hey, I got cake. Or maybe I didn't. Oh, cats. I always forget what the cats are about. Okay. Running jump? How am I gonna get in there? Oh, I know. I'm gonna need a bubble. To win the game, I must defeat you? Why must I defeat you? Ice cream. Maybe worth it. Well, I don't know. I took a damage to get it, eh? I feel like I probably needed to be on the lower path, but... Well, we'll see. That's a long way back. Accidentally bounced off that marble? Ah! See, I wasn't expecting... So after the rolling stops... I thought you'd roll forever. Ah, okay. So if you're just at a standstill and you start rolling, you roll forever. If you are bouncing, the moment you stop bouncing, you end up coming out of the roll. I think that's something that's been confusing me for a while, because I've been coming out of the roll unexpectedly quite a bit. So I'm wondering if that's the reason it keeps surprising me. Hot dog. Hot dog. Let's get rid of this bat. Wow, okay, that's... So I was hoping... I was hoping I could ride the bubble down, but that didn't work. So wait, I just stood next to the tortoise for a while and it became my friend. I didn't get cake. It just became my friend. Making me wonder if I can do this to like every enemy? If I just kind of wait them out and don't attack them? Not sure. Yeah, I couldn't react fast enough. I was trying to do the zap. Came at me quick. Alright. Oh. Okay, I think that was... So... Is that my second attempt at the final stage? So I wonder if the stage passwords are a hash, or... if they're all just hand-picked. Huh. Does rolling next to a turtle cause it to fall in love? Wonder. I completely skimmed over the whole animal section. Yeah, well, you can get a cake. I could show you, actually, in the instruction manual here. So there's a cake item you can get. And it lets enemies become your friends. Yeah, so it's saying that that's an action. There might be like a totally pacifist way to play this game. Garters, pythons, boas, anacondas. So those are possums, those are raccoons, those are skunks. They are cats, okay. Correctly guessed cat. Foxes. You know what, I think I could tell what animal all the enemies were. That's kind of cool. I'd say they were done well if I could figure out what they all are, but so yeah, I guess in theory you could become friends with any enemy. Practice? I don't know. I was wondering if you could become friends with a boss instead of fighting them. But I haven't tried to do that. So I feel like there might be a super tricky pacifist run of this game. So let's test this theory. Let's roll. Yeah, they like my roll. Okay. So let's try and roll next to turtles. So I don't know if there's like a trick for every enemy to get them to like you, but there could be. There seems to be for the turtles, at least. They seem to appreciate the roll. I like that. So here's some extra bubbles. Wasn't expecting the fox to stand on top of me like that, but... Oh, spiky ceiling. So there I got a bag of 20 marbles. So the cat mirrors your movement. Ah. So we just stare into their eyes and jump, maybe. That's the way to a cat's heart. It's hard to satisfy both those enemies at once, though. Ah. Okay, so... Ah! I think we want to get... Oh. Okay, so we just need to get close without... Checking for a while? I don't know. So that's interesting. So for a while I thought I was just accidentally getting cake and not realizing. Ah. Oh, I wanted to jump up there. Oh. Just like walk. That's happened to me a lot in this game. I just kind of slide off platforms a lot. Still haven't gotten used to it. It's not even snowing in this level. Yeah, I can't tell if this is the slippery physics or if this is normal level physics. It feels a little more slippery than normal, I'd say. Ah, I was trying to... say hi to the cat. So I don't know if you get a better item for doing the pacifist thing, or... It seems like it's the same. Same kind of random chance. I seem to get here to this specific point a lot. Every game should have a friendship mechanic. It's funny you say that. The game that I am currently working on, the plan is for every boss to have kind of a timeout thing. Where if you don't hit them at all for long enough, you know, you can get a win against them. And I sort of picked that up from R-Type, which had that. I think a lot of the R-Type games had that. I don't know if all of them had it, but yeah, Mortal Kombat 2. It felt like that was kind of like a concession for the arcade system, so that like you couldn't get into a safe spot if you found one and just play the game forever. They needed to time it out at some point. And it's more fair to give you the win after a certain amount of time than it is to oh right, it was this spot. Okay. So I went back to see how you get under there. But I don't know if I verified that you have to or anything. So can we just stare at each other? Yeah. Okay, so I didn't have to get under there at all. Like, there's no... I could even just go back if I wanted to. Alright, well, let's balloon ride. Hopefully we'll find a checkpoint. Which won't matter because it's our last life. When is this balloon running out? Why did I suddenly change color? Is this the boss? Is this the final boss? They have all my attacks. Can't bounce the marbles. Oh! It's a Rollie. Or maybe Rollie. Oh. What? You didn't save my continue. We had a password. Yeah. We had a password, but it didn't save it. Like it did on every other level. That's really curious. Thank you for having that at the ready, Eclipse Moon. But why did the continue, like the kind of automated continue mechanic, not function there? Reminds me of when I tried to play Shinobi Arcade. And you can quarter pump that game until the final stage, and then it just doesn't continue anymore. I accidentally hit two-player mode. Here's Lori. Well, I hit start. Normally, it selects continue for you after you game over. Like, normally I don't have to press down after a game over. And I don't think I pressed up or down. It could be that I pressed it by accident, but I don't... I think I was just pressing start. Was that my first game over on this stage, though? That can't be. So, it could have been my fault. But I'm not certain that it was. It could have been a bug. Because, you know, I shouldn't be pressing the D-pad anyway at that point. So I don't see how I would have accidentally pressed start, or pressed down or up or whatever it would have taken to move from continue to up. But it seemed like it was just pre-selected as start there. Which is very odd to me. Okay, so I think I'm slowly getting better at this last stage. So the balloon is sometimes convenient. So now I just have to wait for it to wear off, I guess, because... couldn't even use it for that. Okay. So let's just stare. Become friends here. And I'll use a bubble. So can I become friends with the anaconda? What was that? Oh. So there's no need to go down there. Okay, so I'm doing pretty good at this point. And we're pretty close to the final boss now. We're at full life. Guess I want to bubble back up there. Now what? Oh. Very cursed. Why would you insert a glory hole joke? I don't understand. Was this in response to me talking about making friends with the anaconda? Hi there, NES Homebrew. How's it going? So, with the blue drink, I think I can just... Oh! Okay. Go down here. There's a rabbit. Ah! Not doing too well. Good. Yeah, probably is good. Okay. See, when the fox pursues me right here, I don't really know what to do. Fox seems to be one of the more difficult enemies. Cat is exceptionally easy now. Jones Blue Bubblegum Soda? Yeah, I keep confusing the bubblegum pickup from... or the bubble pickup from the soda pickups. Ah. I pressed jump. I was trying to predict and avoid that bat, but somehow I was not good enough to do that. See, like right here, no fox, no problem. Okay, so that cat just... You puked blue? Why did you puke? Just because you drank too much soda? Or... I wish that root beer could have lasted a little longer. Okay, I guess the possum's gone. Took 2 damage to that turtle that I normally take none from. See, sometimes the bat comes for you, sometimes not. In the span of a few minutes. Oh, okay. So sometimes the bats turn around and fly a diagonal, sometimes they don't. Not quite sure what motivates the squirrel enemy here. The cats are nice now that we know how to be friends. Ice cream. I like the slow version of this music. What? I did not feel that I deserved to take damage from that. Oh! I do not like that jump. Oh, okay, so that thing gave me 50 clovers. That's actually worth collecting. So that time I felt I didn't deserve the hit on the garter, but I got it. And then the previous time I felt I did deserve a hit and instead took damage. So I'm just trying to play it super safe with these bats here. Okay. Okay. Once again, one life. Or one one health on the final boss. Got up your nose. I once did the gallon challenge of, I don't know how many ounces, 48 fluid ounces, but 4-pack of bottles of pop. I guess each of those is... I think I know how big a bottle of Jones soda is. I once drank a gallon of milk to do the gallon challenge. And I mean, I succeeded in putting it into my body, but... Hey! Okay, I got the fox to like me. I don't know how I did that. 650 mil? I feel like 650 mil would be... I think a bottle of Jones soda should be more like 350 or 400 mil. That's my guess. Still a lot to drink in a short amount of time. Anyhow, yeah, drinking a gallon of milk was very bad. It all came back up soon after, but what I didn't realize was just... I think it basically, like, bruised my stomach having that much stuff in it for a short period of time. It was painful for, like, a day or two afterwards in a way I was not prepared for. Puking I don't mind. If the challenge includes not puking, I don't know how anybody's supposed to complete the gallon challenge. But at the same time, nobody's a winner in any gallon challenge, so it might be a moot point. Even if you kept that milk down, you're not a winner. You can still take the challenge, though, which I did. Anyhow, I was not prepared for the lingering pain in my stomach for a good long while, like a day or two afterwards. Like, it messed me up. The puking was not the bad part at all. Alright, let's see if we can... Wait. There was a spinny thing here. Oh, I could get an extra life, couldn't I? There we go. How did I get the spinny thing before? Alright, so this is the... Oh, I've only got 45 seconds. Or not 45 seconds, far less than 45 seconds. I'm not gonna make it. Ah! Did I spend some time talking instead of... And I should have paused? Okay, that's not a good start. Okay, I got the health back and then I lost it. That's okay. This level doesn't seem as hard as the bird level, though, I would say. Why is the possum still here? Hmm. So it seems like marbles are the safest way to deal with the skunk. Bats you can just wait on. So, does that skunk or the squirrel come back from the other side? Seems not. Cats are easy because they do what you do. No! The staff has to bow to you. So you get 50 clover from that. Which is sort of worth it because even though you can continue, though, to be honest, it's not very far. See, I find a lot of stuff very random. It's not very far to the checkpoint. But, I mean, if you get 50 clover there, and then there's definitely another one, like, later in the level, which I don't get to all the time, because there's so many things that I just find I take damage some of the time on. But I feel like the extra life is worth it just because... So, like, here sometimes the fox follows me. Sometimes not. When it doesn't, I have an easy time on this tortoise. Or turtle, or whatever it is. This one, I have a chaotic time, because sometimes it throws marbles. Which I have a hard time on. Okay, there's root beer. Cat, I don't... See, that part's not random. Wish the root beer lasted longer. And the ladder. Okay. And I feel like if I really wanted to, before the final boss, I could probably... Or no, I can't grind indefinitely because of the time limit. See, I think if I had attacked the turtle, I would have done better. So sometimes that squirrel comes back, sometimes not. Cat's fine, because it just does what you do. Okay, up to 3 life. Doing actually pretty good for this moment. Oh, 5! It randomly gave me all my life back. I wish this jump wasn't so fickle. So, how do... there we go. Ah! I would disagree. Dog poo smells better than human poo. Got him! Oh, okay, that was hard. And what now? Transform back into human. This isn't that kind of game. You were never human. Congratulations, all of the brats and bullies got defeated by Rollie and Lori. Lori didn't do much at all. The astonishment of their victory spread joy and inspired all to share treats and toys with each other. Everyone in Paradise Gorge became friends. Forever. And followed in the footsteps of their 2 new heroes. I think mine did as well. Thank you for playing. Did they just kiss and run away? Well, that's funny. Okay, so that was Rollie. And the one thing I wanted to test... so let's put the zapper in. So I do have the zapper selected right now, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. On the other hand, I don't know if it would have detected the zapper unless you had it before the fight. So I could try the last... I could try this stage once again. Do I need a password? So let's just try this just to rule it out. I have a feeling it doesn't do that, but that'd be a good Easter egg, I would agree. Are Rollie and Laurie related? This is the most ridiculous? I don't think this is the most... See, what happened? See, I just pressed start. 6372. So, I've reset. The zapper is in effect, I think. Yeah. So normally, like, pressing start 3 times should get you back into the game. It should continue automatically. I guess since we're just testing now, I can save state pretty freely. So I'll probably just save state after every bird. Or so. The first part of the level wasn't too bad, if I recall. Where's the save state? Wasn't there a save state here? Or not a save state, a checkpoint? Maybe not. Am I gonna do this level like first try after all that? Maybe not. But felt like I fell through that one. See, sometimes you bounce off the bird and sometimes you don't. Ah! I'm doing it really... I'm trying to think if there's a more ridiculous thing I've tested for on stream, and I can't think of one, but I feel like there probably was one. See, the way this is going, this feels like a really fun speedrun level. Provided landing on birds isn't actually chaotic. Which I'm not sure it isn't. Because sometimes I bounce off them and sometimes I don't. And I don't know why. Alright, here we go. No, Zapper's doing nothing. So just to disappoint you, you cannot use the zapper on the duck boss. Anyway, so that was Rollie. Rollie was pretty good. It does not have a Duck Hunt Easter egg. I don't know, it got quite tricky, but it wasn't too difficult, and like it wasn't too difficult for now. Like it took me 3.5 hours to get through it. It has passwords. You know, like I don't think it was difficult in the same way like the final boss of... So a few days, maybe a month ago, I played Project Blue, and there I found it was pretty difficult throughout, but the last boss was too much for me, and I used save states to finish it. Oh, it just plays the tune again? Yeah. How do we just put it into clay shooting mode or something? I don't know if that's any better. That's probably just bad. But so it was reasonable, and like for a game that's 40 kilobytes, like the kind of base NES configuration, there's a lot there, and you know, you have time to get good at it and eventually beat it. I thought it was pretty good. Hi there, Mike. I'm just finishing up, but it's good to see you. And yeah, so I thought it was pretty good. It was a nice game. Had nice music. It was pretty tricky. I liked that there are multiple ways to do various things. Like you could get a balloon, you could fly on a bird, you could use a bubble in a lot of places. I liked the friendship mechanic where you could make friends with some enemies. I only figured it out for like 2 or 3 enemies, but that was pretty neat. So it was a pretty nice game. I'd say it was good.